Hey up guys, welcome back. Richie here from RW Hobbies with my latest new kit releases as of September the 6th, 2024. Now my last one was in July, it's taken a couple of months and now I have 20 slides of new kit releases to share with you guys. It's been very slow this year and also last year, and not sure what you guys think, but I've definitely spent a lot less on the hobby than usual, not bought many new kits because not much has excited me, or not many new releases as we used to have a few years ago. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, it really helps my channel out and encourages me to do more of these videos moving forward. And without further ado, slide number 1. We'll start with armor, and we have Takkum's 35th scale half track, we have Rommel's Command half track, and we have a standard one as well. So you see there the box, you can buy them individually as I mentioned, or you can buy them as a 2-pack. If you get the 2-pack, you get a bonus, you get a 16th scale Rommel figure. Now I'm not sure if that's resin or plastic. Yeah, check out Takkum's website to find out more, but that's the first one. Next up, we have a nice little diorama kind of vignette kind of setup here. Mini art, you're getting the truck, you're getting the SU-85, and you see there you're getting the base, you're getting 6 figures, you're getting road signs, all the stuff there. So if you're kind of new into diorama building and you're not, rather than doing it all yourself, you can buy the pack here and you have everything you need into one box. Next up is mini art again, 35th scale. This is the British Stuart Mark 1 Honey, early production, and you do get a full interior. Now this is going to be pretty small in 35th scale, so yeah, mini art as well, so be gazillion parts in this, I'm sure. Next up, Takkum again. This is 35th scale Weasel Arctic or Antarctic Expedition Vehicle, something a little bit different. US Army, as is marked on the decals in the box there. Alright, ICM 35th scale, a Cossack 2 armor fighting vehicle, and you get, again, like you mentioned with mini art, this is another little diorama. You get the vehicle, you get all the figures, and the drone operator, and all the rest of the gubbins. So what you see in the box there is pretty much what you get. So again, you can make yourself a diorama or a vignette with this. Something different here, we have from ICM, a 35th scale Universal Military Pod. So it basically looks like a storage container with chairs in. So there you go. Alright, onto the aircraft. This one caught my attention. It got announced a little while back, but I'd not noticed it until literally yesterday. And Trump's are bringing out a Huey in 35th scale. Now I've looked at some of the CAD drawings and it looks pretty nice, and lots of rivet detail, and yeah, we could definitely do a nice Huey. So 35th scale, so go over all the figures, and again you can make a nice little diorama with this probably. But yeah, it should be out pretty soon, November, so yeah, normally a month or two around there, maybe December, you should be able to start seeing it in your local online stores. Mini art, 48th scale, they're bringing out a Junkers F-13. Very corrugated looking aircraft. Hobby Boss, we don't have many BF-109s, right? So no sarcasm there. So we have a new one coming out, an E3 from Hobby Boss in 48th scale. Also, this will be probably get people's attention, will be Hobby Boss 48th scale B24D. Now we have the J out, now we have the D version. Personally, from looking at the markings, I think their J boxing looks a little bit more interesting, visually appealing than the D, but if you're into your B24 Liberators, then this should be out very soon. By the time this video gets released, within weeks rather than months, this should be hitting the stores. And it's going to be big, 48th scale, that wingspan's going to be, a couple of foot wide, at least. Alright, Border model bringing out an FW190A8, and the usual 35th scale, and as you can see, look, it's very well detailed. All these 35th scale border models are really nice. I was tempted with the Spitfire, but unfortunately the decals look kind of ropey, and it's kind of hard to find 35th scale decals. I know one company does do them, but they're very expensive, like $25–30, so it really negates buying a 35th scale, and you can just buy a 32nd scale, I guess, at that point. But yeah, here's the latest one here announced. There's a ton upcoming, as you know from previous videos. If you've not seen them, check them out. We have a B-17, we have a Heinkel 111, all kinds of 35th scale World War II aircraft coming out from Border over the next weeks and months. ICM bring out another pack with figures. It seems to be tradition. They normally bring out a model, and then a month or two later they bring it out with some figures. And this is the KI-21 LB Sally, and now you're getting the pack here with the Japanese pilots and ground personnel. So again, those 5 figures you see. Now they did the same thing with the Marauder. They brought the Marauder out, and a few months later, well, just recently, they brought out the Marauder with the figures, I believe. So yeah, as a tradition, you can get the pack if you're into figure painting. Revel, 32nd scale, Westland Sea Links. I believe this kit isn't anything new. They've been out a while, but this is a Mark 88A with the markings for the 40 years anniversary of the German Marines, as you see there, or German Navy, I believe. Great War Hobbies, A10A. This is out now on eBay and AliExpress. The C obviously came out a few months back, early in the summer. Now we have the A version, the older version. The C looks a great kit. I actually just ordered it, and it's in the mail to me right now. So I'm looking forward to getting that one and building it. But if you want the earlier version, now they have the A to go with it. From what I hear and what I've seen online, this is probably the best A10 you can get out there in terms of detail and accuracy. Kinetic bringing out Ukrainian F-16. They do have a range of F-16s. Now, I will call them out on this, but they reached out to me about 2 years ago when they first released the F-16, about 18 months, 2 years ago, and were going to send me one. And I gave them my address. Never received it. Followed up a couple of times a few months later, and they just ghosted me. So thank you to Kinetic. I would have featured on my channel, but as you ghosted me and failed on a promise, then I will not be featuring this anymore, I guess. But if you want the they seem to go okay from what I've heard, but again, not had my hands to touch on one. But as the Ukrainian version, Edward 72nd scale L 410 UVP turbojet. This is in their catalog for October, I believe, for October releases, and this is 72nd scale. A few different schemes. I think that was like 4-5 different schemes of various colorful versions. Also in the same, for October, the same catalog, they bring out another P51 BC with a dorsal fin. About, again, 4 or 5 different markings. This is a Profi pack, I believe. So you will have the mast set and a photo etch included. Alright, last couple now. We have Rifle models. As we mentioned in previous months, they're kind of venturing in some aircraft. And to go with their Su-33, I mean, they might be bringing out, I guess they're bringing out some support vehicles. And here we have a Russian naval tractor. What you see there is they're bringing out, and it's, again, maybe 48 scale to mirror the aircraft. And ResKit bringing out several, this is a couple, but they're bringing out basically a ton, which is well needed, of US military or Navy flight deck figures in resin. So you see what the yellow jerseys, we've got the green jerseys, I'm sure the other ones are coming out too. Now these are in 32nd scale, but what I read, they're coming out in 48th and 72nd as well, so we get the full smorgasbord of sizes. And definitely, as I just recently done a Tamiya F-14B on a carrier diorama, it'd be definitely nice to add some more figures to that. And finally, a tease. This came out a few weeks back. Airfix on their social media released an image of the Northern Lights, which were over the UK, other parts of the world earlier this year, of a Jaguar, the British Jaguar there parked underneath. Now, the rumours are that maybe they might bring out a 48 scale Jaguar, which we definitely would like, because Kitty Hawk, brought one out. It's not ideal kit, it's okay, but Airfix, they kind of committed to doing some more 48 scale stuff, and the word on the street is that the Jaguar will be out some point. Maybe a Telford IPMS UK Telford announcement. So there you go. We'll see if they're true or not. So that's a sneak preview, and we'll see if they're going to bring out a Jaguar. It'd be nice if they are. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. That's the 20 for the month. We've zipped through as always. And once again, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps my channel out, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.